My name is Bill Davis, and my real name is William, but I live here in Pocatello, Idaho. I'm 60 years old, and I am married with 5 wonderful children, and we just are enjoying life right now. Most of the time I was in pain. No, I never had a time where I did not have pain. Even with all the medications that I took, there was always that time where it just ached, this constant aching. And then finally in 2006, I had my back surgery. They put a bar in my back to stabilize it, keep the discs apart. At the time when he looked at the sciatic nerve, it was dark and flat, not round and white. I knew I was in trouble for the rest of my life with pain. And as the doctor told me after he seen my sciatic nerve that it was dark and flat, he says, "I can't help you." So from then on, I had constant pain through the sciatic nerve, especially. And so it actually affected the rest of my body physically. So I had to stop even work by then. That was my last year of actually doing full-time work. I tried to do fires, but that's it. By that, I was just on pain pills forever. They tried everything with me. Being around kids, because I'm a school teacher, and also I worked with handicapped children. So that was my life too during the year. And the interaction meal helped them. The pain would force it to where I could not interact with people because I just ached. Whenever I had to do something with them, it was painful. And so I had to leave and do something else, even try and fight fires. My last year, I tried to get up on the engine step by step, and there was no way. I ended up having to leaving. So I had to leave the love. The medicines that they gave me at first was hydrocodone, or Norco as they call it, with 10 and 325 units of that Tylenol in it. That was their first part, and that was not working. It worked really good with joints, but for the back pain, it was not working at all. So they moved me to oxycodone, and they ended up having to go up to 80 milligrams to even get it to help me to stop the pain. When they did the treatment for me to see if a pain pump would be good for me, he put it in there, and I sat there for most of the hours during the day, and I had over 24 hours of relief of no pain. And he wondered if things were, painful or whatever. I had scars. Chronic pain wears you out so much to where you are just worn out after the day because of pain. But that day, I had so much energy. I was able to go out and walk the dogs, do the things that I can do things around the house that was normal. Dr. Richardson, who also worked with Dr. Poulter, because of the amount that I was taking, we tapered it down as much as we could. Then he started mentioning, do you want to do a pain pump? Because we were at the end of all the pills I could take because of the Class A, or Class C, whatever they're called, type of pills that they were. And so from there on, I started thinking, it took me several weeks to decide, let's do this. And so finally around October, I says, let's do this. For the first week, there was still some pain. You could still feel that twitch in there. And then as the month came, all of a sudden I am pain-free, just like there was when I did the test. So it proved it right, that I finally made it to that point where there was no pain. I could go through activities, and I tweak my back every once in a while. And Dr. Richardson said, we didn't fix your back, we're just managing the pain. So that's what he says. You got to really be careful, because remember, you still are injured. And so that was another thing I had to learn. Say, okay, I got to stop trying to be the old Bill Davis, who loved to hike up and down mountains, who loved to, play sports. I have to kind of mellow out. I would recommend this to anybody, to have this done for them, because it does give you your life back without that pain.